Meet. Okay. Can everybody hear me? Okay. Okay. Let me get started. Okay, Meet. How you doing? If you I wanted to say this to you. I checked out your last live and you said something that I kind of missed. I didn't think nothing about it. Again, you have a right to speak to what's right and what's wrong. A lot of time I agree. Some things you do, I disagree. Okay. I'm no better than nobody else, but I will say this. YouTuber came to me and said to me, you cannot help these people. It's going on deaf ears. Yes, it is. But it's not going on all deaf ears. You speak because you have a right to. Sometimes you have the right to be quiet. And when you say things, it's not to go out to fight against anybody else. Okay? Some people don't like the way you talk. That's just the way it is. I checked that live out myself, and I'm like, ooh wee. There was some fussing over there. A lot of times we cannot. Hey, how you doing, foot soldier? You doing all right? You can hear me? Okay, thank you. Oh, okay then. Well, thank you then, Scorpion lady. Some things aren't my business. Some things you don't respond on. You're right. I just had to say this. When I went over to Nicole's chat, I was in the bushes and I did speak to her. Like I said, we can support who you want to support. You just don't agree with everything somebody hand you. Don't agree with everything somebody hand out to you. Like I said in my last live, the B word is not necessary. It's not good. But when you get up on a panel and you start talking about the B word, we already know, people know, but this is on my live. I can talk as much as I want on mine. You cannot, and this is not to get nothing started with nothing, it's not to get into it with nobody. It's not. Call someone the B word. You cannot get mad because you use the B word yourself, yelling and screaming, interfering in things that has nothing to do with you. It's not fair to everyone. It's not. Now, Michi, I don't know this. I don't know the brother. He don't know me. Named Looney. Now I will respect this. He said what he said. Now, a lot of folks don't like the way he said. Oh, he was disrespectful. I understand what you're saying. But when he said what he said about, and I never thought about this, J4K, and y'all represent her, and look how y'all act. Ooh, I never thought about that. Real talk, y'all. I never thought about that. That's just how it is. I never thought about what he said. What he said was true. Now, them arguing, I can't talk, I really can't say too much about that because that's how they run their chat. But I happened to go in and I'm like, what? I wasn't planning on staying in that long, but I stayed in there a good while. One thing, the ladies are right. No, my bad. The women are right. You can't disrespect a woman like that. And another thing, when you call yourself the, remember I told you, you call yourself the B word and you call somebody else that, you talking about respect. When you get out here and use certain words that you shouldn't be using, it's sad. You talking about respect. How you expect somebody to respect you if you don't respect yourself? I just been in a lot of chats. I know a lot of people, quite a few people, and I hear them saying all kind of words. using all kind of profane language. I mean, I hear this. This is what I hear. You got some trying to correct you about cursing, cussing. It's wrong, period. Okay? But I had to give Meachi, she made a point. Now she said she called herself Flipper. I don't know about that, but you can't get mad because somebody got an opinion. Then you want to start arguing and fighting. But hey, that's what y'all do. That's y'all. I just thought maybe, me, I'm gonna say what I see and say what don't make sense. And it really didn't. We don't want to say, well, he right. We don't want to say he wrong. But the brother been there for a long time. Then the question is, before the J4K came over there, then you had, did he act like that? Now, the first time I saw them up there, he wasn't acting like that when I seen him. And I know I don't know the brother. Like I said, have the women in there. I don't know, but it's just, man, whoo, is that serious? You can't speak up for everybody, but you know how some people are. They get mad because of something you said. People tell you, mind your own business. You heard it before. Mind your own business. Stay off YouTube. That's the way I look at it. Stay off of it. Yeah. Cause everybody listening. Some say, "Oh, I unsubscribe." All right, by all means, you got every right to unsubscribe. You got every right to unsubscribe. That's all I'm saying. I ain't planning on him being on here alone, but I had to say I saw that live, and some of the things she was saying was true. See, I ain't got to get on here no more. That's a choice. So since I ain't got to get on here, all I got to do is sit back and don't say nothing. And for some reason, stuff just started happening all by itself. Just saying. Hey, how you doing, foot soldier? Right, right. Small circuit. Right, right. It's just bad. It's bad. It don't make sense. You gonna get mad, and you gonna get mad because somebody talked and had an opinion, and they agree with the people you dislike. I dislike that person. Okay, now go back. For some of you that was in a live, go back and look at the live again. Go back and pay attention to the live and see if I'm lying. Some of the things that was said was wrong, but for a man, he had a right to speak to how he speak. He said that one before. I don't want them J4K people over here. I understand why. Now some of the women do make good points. Some of the women, yes, make good points. But like I said, what a love is. I don't understand it myself. These folks be just love to fight. At one time, y'all had a group, even though the group broke up. Y'all had your thing going. You had a positive thing going, far as, hey, we're gonna sell t-shirts and we're gonna do this. We're gonna have fun. Y'all still gonna act. Y'all still gonna let that change you. Had a good thing going, and then when something break apart, what you do? Well, I guess we go back the way we acted and did this. No, that's not good. And my thing is don't try to insult nobody. Just tell them the good news. Tell them, man, you can do better than that. But if they don't want to hear it, like they said, oh, you need to leave it alone. True. When you go to somebody else panel, or when you go to somebody else live, you be like, well, they don't want to hear from me. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'll wait till I get back to mine. And that's how you have to do it. Wait till you get back to yours. Just be careful who you insult because people have a right to speak their mind. Myron got a right to speak how he feels. Mama Chosen, Anita, all of them, Nicole, all of them got a right to speak how they feel. That's the way it is. Sometimes people have to talk to you, and certain people that give you the message, you don't want to hear from that person. But then when it's somebody you look up to, they can bring that same message and you can accept it. You wonder why, even though that person come to you with love and respect. Right, different days, same old mess. Isn't any love because some don't have any love for themselves. No, they don't. That's why I used to tell them back in the day when you use these profane language, when you talk the way you talk, and these folks they happen to go be on YouTube and see you, they're gonna want to fire you. You can get one of the big boss men uh, from another state. He owns the company you work for. You probably never seen him. You think, oh, he don't know who I am, and he turn around, look at you, and say, you be on YouTube, and go check you out, and find out he said, no, I don't want, I don't, I don't want. Mm-mm. We're gonna fire that person. They'll fire you because they say, according to the application, we can fire you or let you go at any time without any reason. Some folks make up reasons. Some people want to get talked bad about. Yes, y'all. I try to stay in my lane, but that, like I said, that don't mean I gotta shut up. That don't mean I gotta be quiet. I'm just saying, look at it, listen at it, look at it. When you get up all of the hollering and yelling and screaming, you don't understand what each other's saying. When that girl say, leave me alone, stop. What did she say? Stop constantly telling me what to do. You can just about hear it in her voice. What happened? You left off the panel and you ran and you left. You was the same one that even told me. What's her name? Risa? You was the same one that told me, uh, he weak. I'm like, dang, I don't, you know, you I ain't did nothing to you. That's just the way it comes with that. Even if you don't bother nobody, they gonna come to you because they want the attention. If everybody get into it with you, they want to make up something to get into it too. They want to feel important. It's a crying shame. Some of y'all like John Frank this, John Frank. Yeah, he is what he is. But you got a choice to listen. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what he said. You got a choice to listen to him or not. That's all that is. Now it look like they trying to mix the. So I'm saying, hey, by all means, do what you do. But I listen to a lot of them. And a lot of them that you don't care for or you think they really hate you actually be telling facts on some stuff. They actually be telling facts. So get used to it. Your best friend, what they gonna do? The people you cool with, they gonna smooth it over and tell you can take it. You can't be loving them. But that one that you can't stand and come out here and tell it, before you know it, your friend will tell you, well, you know what? I don't like her, I don't like him. But they were right. They were right. You 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 over here one minute, then you over here. Sometimes you look at the situation, then you change your mind. If you deal with these people, you know how they is. Ain't nobody your friend. When they try to hurt you, try to destroy you, that's not being a friend. A friend is gonna tell you what you want to hear and gonna tell you something that you don't want to hear. And probably turn around and start asking you questions on what you said. and tell you they don't think like that. That's just my guess, the way you brought it off. They make fun of you, sure. They take your video and they put it up there and say, look, listen to this. I don't know what he's talking about. She don't know what he's talking about. He don't know what he's talking about. But then you ask yourself, are they lying? Sometimes even the person you don't like can educate you, help you, but you don't want to hear that. Yep, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to take accountability. And then a lot of times when you do take accountability, you know what's so funny? If you don't do it in the first place, you wouldn't have to worry about it. Somebody worry about, oh man, I don't see how they get all them views. They buy their views. You don't know that. Sometimes we can have a guess, but that's just how it is. Some people just ain't into YouTube. I don't get it. I don't get it. But Meacher, you just keep staying strong and keep doing what you do. But some of the things you say and do, well, you already know. You know how to handle you. Cause you can cook, you like to laugh, they're just you. You got a job that other folks wish they had. When you tell the truth, I tell all of y'all, stay strong. Stay strong. Loco, wee hours, stay strong. Mm-hmm. That's all I had to say, y'all. I just wanted y'all to realize that. Because everybody got a right to speak. Everybody. Y'all take care. I love all of y'all. Bye bye.